Hi, and welcome back to Blooming with D, where we heal, bloom, and grow together. If you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So when you are preparing for a juice cleanse, the first thing that you want to start off with is your why. The why is so important because you are going to have challenges throughout your journey of juicing, no matter how long it is. So having a concrete why allows you to return to that whenever things get hard. Your why allows you to persevere through those challenges that will pop up as you go through the process of juicing. So the first thing I would say when starting your juice cleanse is to start with your why. Why are you wanting to do this? Whether it's to cleanse your body, to become healthier, that's going to be very specific for you. So you want to start off with your why. And then you want to come up with a start date. And when you come up with a start date, it doesn't matter when. This just starts to put things in tangible action for yourself, and it allows your mind to start planning, because I think sometimes we can say things in our mind but never put action behind it. Putting a date to when you want to start your juice cleanse is very important for putting that action behind wanting to actually do the juice cleanse. The other thing that I would suggest is deciding the length of juice cleanse. So this is also going to be dependent on you. If you are a person that has never done a juice cleanse before, you can start off with a 24-hour fast and go from there to a 3-day fast. But the longer that your fasts are, the more benefits that you get out of the fasting / cleanse. Lastly is that you want to stock up on fruits and vegetables that you are going to use for your juicing. And I'd like to add to that you can also use a juicing company, which is what I used for my juice fast. I usually juice myself, but because I didn't have the time, so I decided to go with a juicing company. If you are going to go with a juicing company, like anything in life, make sure that you do your research with the company, look at reviews, make sure that they are credible, make sure that the juices are cold pressed, try to make sure that they are organic. And if you are going to do the juicing yourself, you want to make sure that you have materials on hand, or if you don't have the materials on hand, to go out and purchase them. So some things that you'll need when juicing: you'll definitely need a juicer. You will want to use glass bottles or mason jars to hold your prepared juices. Make sure you have a strainer, because you will have extra pulp unless you like the pulp, but a strainer would be good to kind of use if you're juicing at home, to just drain some of that extra pulp from out of the juice. And so next we want to transition our diets, and into transitioning our diets, we want to eliminate stimulants. And when I say stimulants, I mean alcohol, I mean processed foods. You want to start eliminating that out of your diet. Coffee, because the more that you have this in your system, the more your body is going to detox and the more that you're going to have detox symptoms. So you want to do this maybe 3 to 5 days before you start your actual juice cleanse, just to prepare your body. So the less of these stimulants that you have in your body, the less of the detox symptoms like headaches, nausea, and things like that that you will have throughout your journey. And then next, you want to lighten your food. So going back to the first bullet point that I was talking about is that as you eliminate things, you want to lighten your food. So you want to eat more unprocessed foods. So you want to do more organic, more plant-based, more raw foods, because these things are easier to process on the gut, on the stomach, and they're easier to process and to flow through the body. If you think about it, our body we are very electrical beings. We are very high vibrating beings, and when we feed it things that are more dense in energy, like alcohol, like caffeine, like red meats, it makes our body more dense. So the more that we eliminate those things and lighten those things out of our body, the lighter we become, the more it is easier for our body to process through the juicing phase. Now, mind you, you are still gonna have, symptoms through the juicing process, but it won't be as severe, So the next thing is you want to make sure that you hydrate. Hydrate. Now, with the juices, you will have water content in the juices, and that's dependent on what you juice, but it is still important to hydrate. One of my favorite waters is, I can't think of it, I'll put it right here, but it comes in a glass bottle. It's like $2. But yes, you want to make sure that you are hydrating through the process. And next, you want to just prepare yourself mentally and physically for what's to come along the process. Going back to the why, you want to constantly be looking at your why and setting your intentions for the journey. Just really reflecting on, why am I doing this? Am I doing this for mental clarity, to boost my energy, to be more healthy? Just continuously reflecting on what your why is. You want to also make sure that you are getting adequate sleep, because sleep is very essential to the body. When we go into rest mode, it allows our body to recuperate and just to get that nourishment that our body essentially needs and to recover. So aim to do 7 to 8 hours of sleep. 9 would be great, but I know a lot of us are busy, but aiming to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep while you're on your juice fast, so that your body can properly recover while it is in this detoxification process. And then lastly is to do light workout. When on a juice cleanse, you don't want to overexert yourself. Walking is totally fine. Yoga, a light Pilates, something that is not going to shock your body while you are detoxing and cleansing. You want to do something that is very in alignment with you, and something that is not going to put like an added stressor onto your body while your body is is detoxing. And just a little advice for your journey as you are doing this juice cleanse is to stay positive. You are going to have those moments of doubt, but always remember your why you started this, and to continue pushing through, stay positive. And when you get to the end of the finish line, you're going to be so proud of yourself. You're going to be proud of yourself of why you stayed committed, and you're going to look back at all you've overcome, and you're just going to give yourself a little, you know, I did this. I was able to push through, and it says a lot about you and not giving up and being resilient and pushing through despite all the things that were coming towards you. So stay positive. You got this. You're amazing. And let me know in the comments, have you ever done a juice cleanse? Do you want to do a juice cleanse? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll check you out in the next video. Bye.